everyone, my name is Brittany and today I'm going to be showing you how to make my chocolate chunk cookies. These cookies are so soft and chewy and just delicious. I can't wait to share them with you. So let's get started. We're going to start this recipe with a half a cup of butter. My butter is softened, so it's not very hard. It's going to be easy to work with. To my butter, I'm going to add 1/3 cup of sugar. And then 1/3 cup of brown sugar. I'm going to blend these together until they're nice and creamed. Now that we're good and creamed, I'm going to add 1 whole egg. And then a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Give this another blend till it's well combined. Now that that's well combined, we're going to go ahead and add our dry ingredients. I've got 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, a half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then I'm going to give this a nice blend until it's about halfway mixed. Okay, you don't want to combine all of it just yet. Okay, so my dry ingredients are about halfway mixed in, and now I'm going to go ahead and add my milk chocolate chip. We're going to be adding 6 ounces of chocolate chips today, so about half a bag if you have a 12-ounce bag. I really like using milk chocolate chips for this instead of semi-sweet because it just adds a little bit of that sweetness back into the recipe. With the chocolate chunk, they can tend to be more semi-sweet already with the cocoa powder and all of that. So by adding the milk chocolate in instead of semi-sweet, I feel like just adds that perfect sweetness back to the cookie. My cookie dough is all combined and I just did a little sample and it's so good. This recipe makes 12 cookies. However, if you want to make them bigger or smaller, definitely feel free to do what is best for you. I'm going to make 12 cookies today. I'm just going to roll them up. And if you want to be more exact, you can also put your dough on a scale and use that and divide it out. I'm just going to eyeball it today. This is just for my friends and family, so I'm not going to be super strict about it. Usually I am, but today I'm kind of lax. Now that I have all 12 of my cookies rolled out, I'm going to go ahead and stick these in the refrigerator for roughly about 15 to 20 minutes, just until they're nice and cold. And in the meantime, I'm going to preheat my oven to 350 degrees. So I'm ready to bake my cookies, but I mistakenly forgot that I don't have any parchment paper. I used the last of it and forgot to buy some more. So if you're like me and you have a moment where you forget to buy some parchment paper, what can you do? I'm just going to take a little paper towel. I'm going to dampen it with a little bit of vegetable oil and I'm going to rub my pan down and it's going to be just fine. So I'm just going to add 3 chocolate chips to the very tippity top of all of my cookies. I'm going to press them about halfway down on the baking sheet so that way it'll spread a little bit better and they won't be really tall and chunky. Now if you like the chunky look, by all means, don't press them down. But I like mine to be a little bit more thick but spread, if that makes sense. I've got my first set of cookies that I'm ready to put in the oven. I'm going to put these in for a total of 12 minutes. However, I'm going to turn them at the halfway mark. So at 6 minutes, you're going to turn the tray around to make sure you have a nice even bake. And then I'm going to bake for 6 more minutes. If it looks like your cookies just need another minute or 2, that's okay. Your oven may run a little bit hotter or colder than mine. So definitely check your cookies to see how they're baking. If the top looks nice and solid and baked, you're good to take them out. If it looks still a little bit undone, leave them in there for an extra minute or 2. Just keep an eye on them. My cookies are out of the oven and they look absolutely amazing. If you'd like to see the ingredient list for this recipe, you can find it down in the description box. And if you'd like this video, you can go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really helps to support my channel. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching.